You know what type of game gets me excited nowadays? Indie games. Why do indie games get me so excited nowadays? Because they try to actually be different. Now, keyword try. A lot of times they do successfully when they try to bring you an experience that's unlike anything you've ever seen before. And the reason why I'm talking about this, main reason, is because there's a new small independent development team called Berathen Games. I'm not sure. Sorry if I mispronounced your little Berathen there. I'm not completely sure. So they're making a game called Spirit Detective, or Berathen Spirit Detective. I'm not sure, because Berathen Games is their name, their company title. So I'm not sure if they're going to name it that. But yeah. So Spirit Detective is a new independent game being developed for the murder mystery simulation genre. And unlike other mystery games such as, like, let's say Phoenix Wright or Apollo Justice or any of the Ace Attorney games or the Ace Detective games where you have Edgeworth and Professor Layton, this game is going to be kind of different. It's greatly influenced by Phoenix Wright, which you could see if you've played it before, and you could also tell that it's kind of influenced by Final Fantasy, more so the older Final Fantasy installments, which is actually something kind of exciting. I find exciting to me, because I'm a big fan of the original Final Fantasies on the Super Nintendo and the NES. So in my book, that's a plus. That's really good. It kind of gets me interested in a sense. So they have an Indiegogo campaign for the game development, and you get special prizes depending on how much exactly you donate. And I believe, give me a second, I'm just trying to look here because I'm actually on the page right now. I'm looking at it. Okay, so I believe if you spend a certain amount of money, or like $20 or $10, you'll get a free copy of the game. Then if you spend twice that much, you'll get the soundtrack. And if you spend $50, you'll get all those two gifts, but you'll also get a character named after you, which I think is really cool. I really love when indie developers do that, where they literally include their fans into the game, which I think is something that shows how dedicated they are, how open-minded they are to allow the people who play the game or who want to play the game actually get in there and see what exactly is going on. So besides the murder mystery case aspect, it also has, much like Final Fantasy, this medieval style setting. Because from what I believe, you're controlling a young exorcist. I don't want to even try to pronounce his name, because it's Terich Lempton. I'll probably put that as an annotation on the screen so you guys could read it and write comments about how badly I pronounced it. So yeah, and I don't know, it has this really cool kind of aspect. It's not your typical modern day, Ace Attorney. You have to go around, find clues and evidence, solve puzzles, yada yada yada. It still includes that. It also includes, from what I know, on several mini games. They showed one of them, which is like this dice rolling game, which seems like something like old poor, I don't want to offend anybody, like poor people would do on the street, where they'll gamble with dice, and depending on who gets the highest wins the bids, depending on who bids. I don't know. That's what it looks to me. And also, one thing I want to point out is the soundtrack. From what I could tell from the music they used in the trailer, if that's going to be used in the game, I am really excited about it. This is looking to be a great soundtrack. They obviously got a great composer that knows what he's doing when it comes to music, writing, and composing. I'm really excited to see the soundtrack, because it sounds unlike, I don't want to say unlike anything else unlike anything else I personally have ever heard in a video game before. I'm sure for those of you who might check out the trailer, probably could make connections to other games, because again, this is one of those games that's really influenced by other series that are already existing and have been existing in the industry for years, i.e. Ace Attorney and Final Fantasy. So if you're the slightest bit interested in this game, or if you've enjoyed other mystery titles before, like Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, I will leave the link to their YouTube channel as well as their Indiegogo campaign if you want to donate, or if you want to see the prizes that you get for donating. Maybe that'll encourage you a bit more. Overall, I'm really excited for Berathen Games. I'm really excited to see how Spirit Detective actually turns out. So far they've raised $380 out of a goal of $2,000, and I believe the goal ends or the due date is in 26 days. I'm not sure, somewhere around that ballpark. So basically a month from now is when they'll cut off the campaign. So be sure to check it out if you're interested. Feel free to donate. I get nothing from this. I told them, I'm out of my free will, I will make this little promotion for them, just to give you guys something to look forward to in the independent game market. Because at this point, that's really all you can really look for when it comes to originality. Everything else is just trying to be another shooter, another online experience. But this looks really, really cool. So be sure to check it out. I'm AK-47 Master. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I am signing out.